I will read the prepared speech. Maiksi lang naman to. At maidagdag lang rin ako, mas maiksi. I am glad to join the valiant men and women of the Philippine Navy as we celebrate your 121st anniversary. Today, we look back at history and honor those who have shed sweat and blood to ensure the safety and security and the stability of our nation's maritime defense. The Filipino are grateful for your commitment to defend our sovereignty and protect our people against the modern threats of terrorism, smuggling of drugs and arms, and human trafficking, the scourge of humanity today. Let me take this occasion to thank you for your service and acknowledge your accomplishments. In February of this year alone, you heroically rescued 7 crew members of a sinking launch boat in Tawi-Tawi, intercepted vessels engaged in human trafficking and smuggling of imported tobacco products in Zamboanga, and captured communist and Abu Sayyaf terrorists, including the primary suspect in the recent bombing of Walang. Nakaipit kasi dito yung tikas pahinga order. Alam ko naman yan. Hindi ko ma-fold. These feats, which are only some of the Navy's notable accomplishments in recent months, we have the fruit of this administration's determination to enhance the capabilities of our armed services, especially the Navy. Made the acquisition of 2 anti-submarine helicopters and 4 ambitious assault vehicles, emboldened to further strengthen your capabilities to serve our countrymen. It is also my hope that we send off our newly refurbished and upgraded commissioned naval vessels as you remain steadfast in protecting the Republic against all threats in the seas. In today's awardees, let this be a milestone to inspire you to harness your skills and expertise to promote the common good. I trust that you will continue to be the embodiment of integrity and passion as you protect the seas and secure the future of the land. I ask each of you to maximize your potentials and capacities as we take on the modern threats of terrorism and violent extremism. I assure you that you have my full support and confidence as we chart a better and brighter future for our nation. Always keep in mind that this government will always assist the men and women of the Philippine Navy as we pursue a more peaceful future for everybody. Together, let us continue to embody solidarity as we build a stronger and prosperous society for the benefit of the future generations of Filipinos. Congratulations at mabuhay kayong lahat. Saludo ako sa inyo. Pero may idagdag ako. In this matter of that incident na nagbanggaan yung mga fishing boats. You read a lot about fumigation, anger, kung ano-ano na lang. You know, we are ruled as a civilized nation and as members of the community by the laws that govern whatever happen in the seas as we go along our business. There will be rules for a military confrontation. There will be rules for a mistaken identity attack. There is a rule for fishermen's boats. There is a rule for an aircraft carrier bumping a bangka boat, a fishing boat. Alam mo, with all the yung galit and one national officials even urging sending the gray ships, warships, doon sa China Sea. Alam mo, gusto ko yan. Kung ako lang ang pipiliin nyo, gusto ko ng action. But I am not in my boyhood age anymore. I have a duty that is a burden, sometimes more than I can carry. I can almost cry. Sabi ko na, hindi ko kaya itong corruption. Kasi baskin saang, if there's a table, if there's a single chair there, meron talaga yan. As the papers go back and forth inward, that is why nawalaan ako ng tiwala sa bureaucracy. I do not have the slightest intention of Dr. Roy Ferrer. He's from Davao. I know him. He comes from an honest family. I think his father was also a doctor. But when he took up the job, I warned him that mabigat ito because the bureaucracy, in addition to the corruption every day, talagang hihila ito ng hila sa atin. Kaya ako almost desperado na. Kaya sabi ko na wala ako ng gana. At tulo, sabi ko, nagsisi ako. Kasi akala ko, within the constitutional powers na binigay sa akin, kaya ko. But truth to tell, kung araw-araw na lang, pati every table dito sa Pilipinas, ganon, hindi ko talaga mahabol. Kaya ko. Pero sa batas na ito, Constitution, even if you give me 20 years, I cannot do it. Maghanap uli kayo ng Marcos. Or someday, somehow, somewhere, that fellow will be elected in the generations to come. Pero kung sabihin mo mag-improve tayo beyond the level that we find ourselves, economically, politically, well, I'm sorry, I'm telling you, hindi dadating yan. Not even half what Hong Kong will be in 30 years. Sobra kasi ang, I don't know, but the Constitution that I'm not trying to criticize. It is as good as any. Mas mabuti pa kung wala. Talaga, yung kay Cory. But look at the party list. Sinong nakikinabang niya? Mga milyonaryo. Binibili nila o hindi gumagawa sila. They can do it. And for all of the brightest yung gumawa diyang konstitusyon na yan, anak ng, hindi mo lang nakita yung pinakasimple. That money buys everything, including political party. At siya na nakinabang, ang mga mayaman at ang kalaban ng mga mayaman, ng mga kurakot, ang mga NPA. They are dominating, as a matter of fact, the issues. Not the numbers, but the issues there. Kaya ako talagang, wag na muna ako, baka magmura ako. This is not the place to do it. Bali, respeto na lang sa inyo. Pero, it's a disaster. Talagang disaster. Puro mayaman, puro. Pati mga party list was intended to give a voice to the marginalized at nandoon sa pinakatabi. Ngayon, ang nangyari, ang mga milyonaryo, binili yung partido nila o gumawa, ilan lang man, if you can have them, tapos ilan lang boto kailangan mo. Magkagawa na yan sila sa pinaka-highest. Pati magdalo ninyo. Ako ay nirespeto ko yung prinsipyo. Kasi ako ayaw ko rin. Tingnan mo ang nangyari. Look what happened to the... The road is paved with good intentions. Pero, wala. Ako, I can maybe just hang on because 3 years na lang ako. But, ubusin ko na lang itong lahat. I've been looking for Salamat. Is he here? He is not here? Oh, saan? Hi, sir. Kailan ka mag-retire, sir? July 1? Next month. Kung papayag si Dick Morales, si Dick i-move out ko sa MWSS, ikaw ang ilagay ko. Baka then I will look for the next general na, alam mo kasing, I do not have any qualms against the bureaucracy. May mga asawa kayo, may kapatid kayo, anak kayo ng nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno. But the one thing that really ails the system is itong bureaucracy is not fashioned, is not crafted to solve problems immediately. If you give them the project, they will debate with you. Then it would take them eternity to do the project until the money is gone. Aywan ko, pero ganon talaga ang nangyayari. So I decided to shift. And despite and in spite of criticisms of militarization, wala naman kay civilian na kayo. Hindi na nga kayo sinasaluduhan dyan eh. So, if you're back to normal, kunin ko na lang kayo kasi at least mautusan ko kayo. If you still look at my office as something where we can do everything that is right and correct for the people. So marami pa yan. Kaya ganito, pagka-corrupt ka, wala kang corrupt ka, putang ina, ikudita mo. Bakit magtiis kayo ng ilang taon na ito? 6 years, tatlo na lang, marami pa akong gawin. Pero at least yung mga airport, yung gano'n. Ito naman, Secretary Tugade. Well, I am not really after you. But early on, I used to fly when I was young. So kilala ko yung mga piloto sa civil aviation, almost all of them. Noong una pa, tinitingnan ko talaga yung clogging. Then I said, I mentioned it in passing, itong sangli. But it was lost in the maze of governmental. Sabi ko, why don't you look at the direction of sangli? Baski na lang sa mga cargo to ease up a bit yung it was not until after, hindi ko naman ano yung tao mo, Art, but merong isang eroplanong naglanding and they stayed for 5 hours inside the plane. Incoming. So, meron tumawag, late ng 2 hours, mag-book sila ng hotel. Kawawa talaga ang riding public. So, I told Pal and the rest of the carrier, the very essence of a common carrier, whether it is a jeep, a bus, an airplane, a ship, ang common ano dyan is for public interest and public governance and convenience. If you cannot provide convenience and comfort, we ought not to be there at all. Kaya sabi ko, itong sangli, matagal ko na itong tinitignan. Ngayon naman rin ako napunta dito. Well, Art is a worker. He may have his shortcomings, but classmate ko yun siya. And he has built so many beautiful airports all around the country. Kayo pa nga may mga sundalo, may mga kwarto pa kayo, may lounge kayo. Whenever you go to the provinces, you look for your lounge. Nandiyan yan. Soldiers' lounge. Free coffee, free mamon, free entertainment. Ewan ko kung saan yung mga taga-bae, taga-ano siguro. Just to make you happy. Kaya, I hope that Art can, Arthur Togardi was a valedictorian sa College of Law. Talagang mahusay yan. Bilyonaryo yan. From rags to riches yan taong yan. Was a working student. Kami ang from rag to rag. Kaya 75 lang. Pero he will do it with your help. Now, yung mention kanina ni yung relocation sa Lumbia, I'm not in favor of the sudden dislocation of. Sabi ko, kung may lupa pa sa likod, pag-housing na lang tayo, o kung kulang, mag-expropriate na lang tayo. Maghanap kayo dyan sa likod ng nito. Kung saan yung pinakamalapit na. I'm not in favor of entirely relocating kasi maraming matamaan. Sabi ko kay Art, ako na lang ang ako na ang makiusap sa abogado. But parabi kasi pati yung pag-eskwela ng mga bata. So help me find somewhere there. Kunti lang ng housing lang. Yung housing ng ranger, nakita ninyo yon? Hindi kayo napunta doon? Kasi hindi nyo pinapansin yung ranger. Tingnan mo mga bahay nila. It's a bungalow. It's very nice. Very comfortable. The area is great. So, yung dalawang yan. Yung corruption, tulungan ninyo ako pagka hindi ang bayan natin talaga nito. Ang 3 generations from now, wala pa. Pareho pa rin. I'll give you two sentences. Maybe it's an equation actually in governance. And remember, when I'm gone, ang tao mawawala eh. Kayong mga bata pa, undalo. 2 requirements to progress. One is law and order. Kailan talaga pupugin natin yung NPA and drugs? Because we rated tayo as number 2. O kayo maniwala dyan sa human rights, ako na ang magpakulong dyan. You know, the presidency is a gift from God. Kasi ako, hindi ko akalain manalo ako. But since it was given to me, my gift to you is my sacrifice. I may go to jail, I may be hanged, it's all right. Trabaho lang kayo. Basta trabaho, trabaho, walang atrasan, and I will answer legally for everything. That goes for the police and the army and all. Basta magtrabaho lang kayo at tingnan ninyo na huwag naman masyado bugbog ang bayan natin sa droga. And that is why I am very hard on my statement. Pasensyahan na lang. Magkasala kayo ng magkasala, siguro away, patayan, mas mabuti pa, huwag talaga droga. Because drugs will destroy a nation. And if you destroy my country, I will really look for a way to kill you. Yan ang mensahe ko sa mga terrorist. Yan ang law and order, kasali na ang drug, pati corruption. Pag hindi ninyo nawala yan, then your grandchildren or his children would still be in that level. Ako, I have 3 years. I will try to just sort out the bureaucracy para lang maminos-minos yung nakawan. Kaya nakawan nga, bilyon eh. Hindi sila marunong. Sabi ko ng PhilHealth si Doktor, when you assume an entity already in existence, then you look what has been going on in nung nakalampas na panahon in the past and where you are going to proceed. At saka kung may negosyo ka ng pera, huwag mong isulo lahat yung pawis mo doon, anong gagawin mo para bukas. Tignan mo yung sa likod, sinong may utang na kung hindi bayaran, you go kapot. Maubos din ang pera, hindi na makatulong yan sa PhilHealth sa buong Pilipinas. Kaya ginalagyan ko military. Gusto ko kasi Marines na lang. Patayin mo, putang inang yan. Ano ako, yung medyo lumural ako ngayon. But anyway, let me fix things before I go. But one thing is very sure. We have had the best of the procurement money sa ating gobyerno. I have contracted to buy, already bought, and I will give you more by the end of my term. Siguraduhin ko lang na tapos kong presidente, pwede na tayo maghamon baski kanino ng gera. We can challenge everybody. Pero yung nangyari dyan sa Bangaan, that is a maritime incident. Huwag kayong maniwala dyan sa mga politiko na bobo. No? Gusto papuntahin yung Navy. You do not send gray ships there. Banggaan lang ng barko yan. Do not make it worse because that's a fertile ground for alam ninyong mga sundalo, miscommunication yan, patay na. And we are not yet as ready. And we can never be ready in a nuclear war. Because in a nuclear war, kung bitawan lahat yan, Earth will dry up. And we will all be destroyed. And that is the end of everything. So yung tama-tama lang pang depensa sa atin, bilihin ko lahat. Pero magsabi tayo ready, your guns are cocked to go to war, that's the most stupid thing I can. Wala, ipalipa rin lahat yung nuclear, sundalo kayo. Dalawa lang ang bomba, tumuyo ang Japan. Bitawa yung almost 1,000 warheads. Hindi anong mangyari? Di walang tutubo dito, pati isda. Ubus. Maritime incident is a maritime incident. It is best investigated. And I do not now issue a statement because there is no investigation and there is no result. Then the only thing that we can do is to wait and give the other party the right to be heard. Importante yan eh. O China, marami ka mang binigay na, ano ba dito ang totoo? O, tapos, anong nangyari? Ganito. Then let us sort. Ano ang masort natin dyan? Pag ano yung totoo, then bago tayo dalawang bangka lang yan. Now you go there and create a tension. I said, hindi ako gago na presidente na papayag na. If we have to die, we must have to die in the correct way and to die with dignity. Hindi yan basta bangga ka lang yan. Kaya, alin man paniwalaan ninyo, meron man kayong commander-in-chief na nag-aral, pero 75 lang. Yan lang ang grado ko hanggang. Pero okay man. Tumatakbo man ang Pilipinas. And we're doing it the right way. Stay out of trouble. Just build on our own. Huwag muna tayong makialam. Do not allow a little maritime accident or intentional na go to pahinga muna kayo. Palitan muna ninyo sa hulo kasi pagod na yung isang division doon. Mabuti pa. Yung terrorist walang ariglo. Yung droga walang ariglo. Para sa akin, komunista walang ariglo. Dapat papatayin ko kayo. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, sir, for your message and for your unending support to the Philippine Navy and to the armed forces of the Philippines.